Yeah, Musa, I'm going to pick up from where you left off because I think I like the way your line of questioning there. So, Learned Senior Counsel Darboe, the primary process, when you were going into it, and let me go back, maybe one step back. When you decided you wanted to run for the flag bearership, because I think you have done it before, like you said, so you kind of have an inkling of how things operate in the UDP in that regard. When you made the decision to actually go forward, did you make it with the anticipation that, you know, the process would be fair, or did you make it in the anticipation that you literally, no matter how it goes, you stand a good chance or some chance of winning the process? Or were you at the back of your mind thinking, I want to do this, but is it even worth my time? Which one of the three did you feel like in the beginning, to begin with?
Well, I wanted to do it. This year was different. As you know, in 2021, only 4 candidates. None of the other 3 were invited to the process. They just took it and gave it to Usaino. Now, 2025 is a little different. There were 11 candidates, including Usaino. So Musa's good friend, our eminent mayor of Carnifing municipality, withdrew. So we were left with 10 people. You said I kind of got an inkling of what to expect. Not at all. This was my first interview. 2021, I was not even called to an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, but you want to go in there to test the process. Whether you want to call it, a democracy in actual fact, or whether, it was just organized as window dressing. You want to go and test that so that people can know what is happening. So I was serious in my application. And when Musa said, do I think, did I do it for so? No. But then again, Musa will get that answer definitively within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But I didn't do it for so, obviously. I did it,
Yeah, the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting until he comes back, because this WhatsApp group that we're on, the struggle. When he made the announcement, all of us were congratulating him, and
right.
I said those words. I'm like, congratulations, because when you have somebody like him, his stature, and like you said, I mean, he's always been in the struggle to bring about change, the kind of person he is, and one of the smartest lawyers in the country. I mean, whatever he does, it has to be seen as somebody who's a very serious guy. So my question to him was, knowing what I know, I mean, what's this all about? I mean, is this really a serious move? Because the outcome, clearly, I mean, anybody knows that there's absolutely no way that a selection committee within the UDP would vote against his HE. He's back.
Yes, I'm back. I did it to challenge the process, to interrogate the process, so that the public would also know how this process is functioning. So, and some of the candidates who went through the process said they had a problem with what they call the grassroots consultation, that it was an unfair part of the process, because that grassroots consultation, only Usainu passed that one. Now, if you say LJ is not dealing with the grassroots nationally, I may understand that. But, in my corner of the woods, like Pamba South, I do. West Gunjur, I do. West Coast region, in other communities, I do. Yes. But how about Amadou? Amadou was a part of the UDP from the founding.
Yes.
How is it possible for him to fail that process miserably? Because that was what happened. He failed. Nobody went through other than Ousseynou, the second part of the process. Yes.
Yeah, the reason why I even asked the question is that, unfortunately, the way the UDP is set up, and this is very interesting, and that is most of the time people will always tell you, well, if you guys want to participate in the political process, go join a political party. I hear that a lot. It's a common refrain. You guys should join a political party. If you want to be part of the process, go join a political party, which it seems you have done in good faith. You are not a lone wolf. In other words, you could have gone ahead and set up your own political party and do your own thing and be on the side over there trying to garner your. But you decided to more or less be part of the UDP and participate in that process, the process through UDP over there. So, and I think that if you decide to become a part, to participate in the primary process in that regard, you must feel like, okay, this is something that actually has we all have a fair shot in winning or at least being the candidate. But in your case, looking from the outside, I always felt like, okay, what is my brother thinking? Does he really see a chance for him here? Is there something that he's seeing that the rest of us are not seeing? Because to be honest, I didn't feel like you. It's almost like it was not the right fit. It was almost like Lamin Darboe just doesn't stand a chance at all. There is no way he could make any inroads in this process. But yet you went in there with all the energy and the vigor that I saw you with, in your new media engagements. So that's really the reason why I asked that question. Did you feel like that too? Did you feel like, you know what? This is not the right fit for me, but I will just go ahead and do it anyway. Like you said, just to test the process, to show people that, hey, the reason why some of us would want to go our own way is not necessarily because we are loners or we just don't like the parties or we don't want to be part of something organized already, but it's just that the platform is not as what the party faithful or the officials of the party always claim it is. Is that how you felt? I mean, do you see it that way like I did? Hello, Lamin? So I think the line has a problem again.
Yeah, it's the network. LJ, you there? Can you hear Bunker?
Yes,
Hello?
but like I said, I needed to go into the process so that the public would have an opportunity to interrogate this process as well. Yes, and I believe from that perspective, people were able to see it. Yes, I said from that perspective, people were able to see it. For what? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
I can
the
hear
line
you.
has, yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
It's okay.
I'm here. I can hear
it looks
you.
like you are behind on the audio thing.
Hello? I can hear you.
You can hear me now? I think Musa, his line has a problem. Because it's almost like he's talking way back.
Yes,
there's a delay in his
Yeah, it's a delay. It's very unfortunate. It's a delay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know we're getting hits from guys saying that we're saying what we're saying because we don't like UDP. I mean, I don't think that's
no. It's not about liking or not liking UDP. Look, but for this is okay. Look, people they're also entitled to their opinion to say that about us. It's okay.
Yeah.
But what I want to assure them is that I mean, especially in my case, I don't know about you, Musa, but when I saw Lamin, participating in the process, even the last time around when he did it, I was sitting there looking at that from the outside. I'm saying to myself, I don't see Lamin in that process. I really don't.
Right.
So, I think his answer is a good answer, and that is, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, there was a delay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a delay on your point. Your response was way behind
I
us.
can hear
We have to
you.
go. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a delay there. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Lamin. Oh well.
Yes. My response was, I believe it was good to go into the process so that the public can have an opportunity to watch the process, to interrogate it, and within the UDP, maybe reform can happen as far as that process is concerned. Yes, you call it a primary process. I didn't know whether it is a process, a primary, like you and I understood it, but you know, this was an interview where Usainu scored 98%, and the interview before the panel, you know, I scored 64.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
gonna
This
be.
is. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Musa. Nothing. Oh, Sariang. I'm sorry. Yeah. When it comes back, maybe Sariang, you guys can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's again. I mean, it's an interesting thing. I know how people feel that. Look, guys, Musa Jeng, Banka, and Sariang. Let it go. We had a process, and the party decided to go with, H.E. Darboe, and we respect that. Seriously,
Yeah.
we're not questioning that there was a process, and Mr. Darboe is basically the flag bearer, and we're not saying this because we want to change it. No,
No.
we just basically kind of giving an analysis of what transpired, and look, if you go back to 2021, there is one element, that's the enthusiasm within the UDP party getting ready for the 2021 election. And I'm talking about a year before. The entire party, there was unity, there was enthusiasm, there were belief that the party, was going to win. Enthusiasm is the key in any campaign. You measure their success looking at the enthusiasm of the party. This time around, when everything is said and done, I don't think the enthusiasm is there. I really hate to say it. I haven't seen it. Objectively, the enthusiasm, that's not. Why not? We still got 1 year, 6 months before the elections. Oh, that means, he's back. LJ, no, sa internet vidal.
Yeah, well, I'm moving around the house now. I believe I'm good around the office. I believe I have a good location now.
Okay.